remember Ray Castillo, and Ray came last week, joined, and put up his hand to give his icebreaker speech. His title is My Dance Journey, giving his presentation mastery #1 icebreaker. It's 4 to 6 minutes, Jess. And you can deliver a speech on any topic. And the whole idea is just get up here. So give a big round of applause. My dance journey.
My dance journey. It was a fall day of 2012 in Washington, D.C. Brisk morning. I show up to work that day. I had just coming out of a knee surgery from a injury I'd had playing soccer. This very charming blonde walked in my office building requesting, at the time I was working as a banker in a local Washington, D.C. bank, and requested to get some service from us. Suddenly, this person who happened to be doing her banking that day asked me where I was from, my ethnical background. And with so much engagement and excitement, I start sharing my story. Suddenly, she asked, Ray, do you happen to know how to dance? Do you dance? I say, absolutely. With so much confidence, because obviously, as a Latino, when you grow up in a Latin family, you dance in your kitchen with your mom, you dance with your cousins, you dance at parties. So I say, absolutely. I was very confident, and obviously, I agree to come out and dance. And she goes, why don't we just meet this Thursday at 7 p.m. at such and such place? I say, wonderful. I'll be absolutely delighted to come and join you. I say, this perhaps could be a date. I didn't know. This person was so engaging. She also understood my culture. She spoke the language. I say, why not? Let's take the chances. I remember walking into this place, and there was some kind of class happening at that point. And I say, wow, why did I get myself into? There was no music. It was only counting 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I say, whoa, am I in the right place? I see this wonderful blonde. Her name was Sarah. And she waved her hand and said, come and join us. At this point, I didn't know what to do, because that was not what I was used to in terms of going out dancing. This was more like a structure situation. I did what I could to dance. I was completely lost. I didn't know how to count or give music a number, because I always thought music is dance with feeling. I do what I could. I dance for, I will say the next 30 minutes to an hour. At some point, she goes, I noticed you make this move with your shoulders. We're going to call it, we're going to label it the Ray move. And she said that she said that in a fun manner. And I say, I didn't take it personal. At some point, I see this gentleman. This gentleman was probably 5'2", long hair. I remember vividly seeing him dancing with this very tall lady. She was at least with heels, 6 feet tall. And I saw how smooth and swag he was moving, and the way that he was turning her, and the grace that he had at moving. I said, wow, this is incredible. I never seen anybody dance with so much confidence, because I always thought you just do what you could when you dance. Suddenly, I asked this person his name. I say, I'm very impressed by your grace and by your confidence and the way you dance. And he say, I've been training for the last 6 months. And I said, well, I'd love to, get together again and find out how I can explore this whole dance situation, because this is something I'm not familiar with. this person ended up being one of my best friends. And not only he became my best friend, but also he was from the same town where I come from back in El Salvador, which is where I come from. And we became best friends, and we went to multiple congresses all across the East Coast, New York, Washington, D.C., and I started my dance journey then. The blonde, we ran into each other multiple times. We never got into any situation, but she saw me months later and she goes, wow, I'm glad that you were able to incorporate your rave move into something more structured. And that's how my dance journey started. Not only I traveled to a dozen of countries and met some of the best relationships, some of the most amazing people ever, but also I found a new passion, something that I can share with the world, something that allow me to feel free and present. For some people, it could be yoga. For some people, can be surfing. For me, I find myself in the dance floor. I find my passion, and I found something that enriches my soul. And I will say, I have something to give to my communities. So thank you very much. That's the beginning of my dance journey. Thank you.